It is a well-known fact that this nation, our mother Zambia, was founded on Christian principles, and that we as a people of this nation share common values, norms, and cultural beliefs. However, the very existence of this important culture of ours is now under a threat because of the increasing number of these immoral people who are pushing for same-sex relationships and marriages, so-called the LGBT community here in Zambia. My name is George Mwenyamumbi, and I'm an aspiring area member of parliament for Chawama constituency. You also heard transpired last week that a certain group calling themselves LGBTQ community here in Zambia had staged a protest last week to demand that homosexuality should be made legal here in Zambia, and that they should be given a room for them to be able to practice what they are demanding for. And surprisingly, these people had a full police escort. And not long ago, another group consisting of Dr. Sampa, his colleagues, and journalists from different media houses were arrested by the police simply because they were demanding that homosexuality should not be entertained here in Zambia. And the police were very quick to act. The entire group, including journalists, were arrested by the Zambia police. And I feel the Zambia police and the government are playing double standards here.
The one we took, the commanding officer.
Did he approve it?
There was no approval, it was a notice.
So if there was no approval, then what's
No, but the law is clear that we're just supposed to give a notice, and then the police can tell us. Yes.
It's a notice.
Within 7 days, we did notice the police.
Then you wait for the approval.
No, but it's already more than 7 days. It has passed 7 days.
You wait for the approval. If that thing was approved, then you would have been on the road.
No, but if
it was not approved.
But if it
so
was
what
not
you are doing, listen, what you are doing is illegal. You go to the commanding officer. If the commanding officer approved it,
we notified not to get an approval. If there was anything that the police felt was not okay, we were supposed to tell us that no, you can't go on this day because there will be this thing happening. So we didn't receive any feedback, and we notified already. We even paid at the council. So that's what the law requires.
So let's go. Excuse me, let them to go. Let's go to Let's go to
Yes, we'll go to the council.
What transpired last week is just a sign that these people were testing the altars to see the reaction from people, so that if next time they start talking about this, it should not be a surprise to the nation. But we want to send a clear message to them that Zambia, as a nation, we are not going to be part of this nonsense. And we just want to send a clear message also to our colleagues in the UPND that if there is any agenda that you may have in mind to push for, especially to do with homosexuality, Zambia is not going to be part of it. With the coming in of the UPND administration, we have seen quite an increase in the number of people who are pushing for this evil agenda as compared to previous governments. The homosexuality thing was not the case during the UNIP, MMD, or the PF. But under the UPND, this is when we have seen these people come out, implying that there is some form of support coming from somewhere. Because these people now have got the audacity to even come out in public and demand that Parliament should legalize homosexuality. Zambia has always been a Christian nation, and we value our culture. So anything foreign that is going to defile our beliefs as a nation and as a people is not welcome. We are not going to entertain anything foreign. If Western countries are going to continue pushing for this, then we are going to show them that Zambia does not tolerate nonsense. I know that it is acceptable in other countries like USA and other Western countries to practice what they are pushing for, homosexuality agenda. But this is a nation that sees that to be immoral, something that is evil. God did not create a man so that A man should marry a fellow man, or a woman should marry a fellow woman. God created a man and a woman so that the two could come together and make a future together. Not a man and a fellow man coming together. I just want to challenge the Republican president, His Excellency Mr. Hakainde Hichilema, that he should come out openly and condemn this so-called homosexuality. I personally feel that the head of state has been avoiding this issue. Just a few days ago, Mr. Hakainde Hichilema was talking about national values in parliament. He was addressing the nation through parliament. And I personally expected him to talk about homosexuality. Therefore, I'm challenging him to come out openly and state his position in as far as homosexuality is concerned, so that he should send a clear message to all those people who are pushing for this agenda that Zambians are not going to be part of this so-called homosexuality. You know, this homosexuality thing is something that is beyond human rights. It is not even about human rights. This is a satanic organization, you know. It is a satanic movement that is trying to spread across the entire world. That is why you have seen that these people have even pumped in a lot of money to push for this agenda. It is not about human rights as like they are claiming, no. This is a satanic movement that, you know, they are trying to push for in each and every country. So we are very disappointed as a nation. And all those politicians who think they can take us for granted, we want to remind them that your time is coming and we are going to teach you a lesson so that you know that people should not be taken for granted. Thank you so much.